my Ghoster Hage. We have got a lot of fun. Those gentlemen with their ropes out there actually got that one horn, and we got some free stuff to tell you about.
Oh, yeah. First out of the gate, calling all little cowboys and cowgirls. There's a free rodeo camp wrangling up some fun during spring break. We'll tell you how you can snag a spot.
Plus, tackling with technology, how robotics is helping football players across the nation. Got geared up to test my own skills with that.
And a century-old burger recipe. We're beefing up your lunch hour with the ultimate 3-pork flavor combination.
That looks so good.
Right? Well, and if you think that burger has history, take a look at this yum yum. This is a recipe that's been perfected over 150 years, and I ventured over to New Braunfels to get a taste of historic proportions, like Mike's about to do. Here at Neglin's Bakery in New Braunfels, and it's been here since 1868, making it the oldest bakery in Texas. In fact, they've even got a plaque right there to prove it. So we are going to head inside and make a centuries-old recipe. There it is. That's what they're famous for. Their apple strudel, and Frankie Alvarado, head baker here at Neglin's Bakery, is going to show us how it's done. What have we got laid out in front of us, Frankie?
All right, this is our puff pastry that we make here in-house. It's essentially 8 layers of really thin dough that needs to be refrigerated overnight to let it set. Very durable.
Yeah, this is that's sturdy stuff.
So first things first, cut it into about 3 foot.
Tell me where.
All you. Cut 2 very thin strips. So we'll set these aside.
Okay.
All right, and this is where we get a little bit messy.
Okay.
This is our apple strudel filling. It has a little bit of cherry, coconut, cinnamon. That's our #1 seller here at the bakery.
Wow.
Grab a little, put it in the center.
So we're going to slather?
Slather, yes. And again, however you do it is perfect. There you go. All right, just spread it around a little bit in the center.
So this is a century-old recipe?
Yes, yes. This is from the original Neglin's family. This is their recipe. We carried it on. We're talking 150 years old, probably.
So the bakery has been here since
1868. Yes. We're in April. We're going to be having our 150th anniversary party right here out in the parking lot. We're going to have some live entertainment and a lot of goodies for the customers who come in. Hey, you know what? This is Texas size.
Yes,
that is Texas size. See, she does it bigger and better. Yes, you really do, man. You're putting me to shame. I'm just going to let you finish. Let me know what to do. What you're going to do is just flip this down. All right, make it a little bit messy again. So basically the water on here acts like glue. We'll just flip this around. It's durable. Remember, you can grab both ends. There you go. Play a little music, celebratory music, and you'll flip it around. Good. Look at that. Did it break?
Nope, all good.
It did not.
All right.
Man, yours looks delicious. That's a big strudel. 2 beautiful strips. Just this kind of pattern. Flip, flip, flip.
So what has made this recipe so successful that it's tried and true for as long as it has been?
Yeah, I think it's the uniqueness of it. I mean, you've probably heard of apple strudel that's just apple, but ours has the coconut, ours has the cherry in there, and that makes it a little more unique. Looking good, beautiful. So just in between all of these, just do a stab.
Stab.
Perfect.
Stab.
Perfect.
Stab.
Yes.
Stab. Stab. Stab.
There you go. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is the most fun job I've ever had.
Mine looks like a strudel burrito.
Yours looks like yes, it's amazing.
What would that bake at for how long?
Okay, we would bake this at 325 for about 40 minutes.
Okay. Ding! And there is the finished product. That is the apple strudel. How many people would one of these serve?
10.
This place is incredibly historic. People can walk in, and it's been here since 1868.
Yeah, we've been open, continuously running since 1868. This location since about 1873. Yeah, so you're getting like the history of Texas. You got the old traditional recipes.
For more information on Neglin's Bakery, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
It was delicious, or still is. Wow.
Wow. Nice job.
This is really
teamwork.
good.
Oh, look, good. There's more. Check it out. That's also from Naeglin's Bakery. The pretzel is very popular. They have donuts. They have jalapeno kolaches, smoked kolaches, regular kolaches, all sorts of kolache galumka squish they go. They're great.
You got some on your chin right there.
I think so.
I need to feed 10 people?
10 people. Mm-hmm. It's $18.95 for the whole thing.
2 of us. So
less than
a little bit more here if anybody wants some, folks. So you can find out. Okay. Here.
Okay, great. There you go.
There you go, Kate. Okay.
All right. They're getting ready to party in Market Square for Margarita Madness.
Ooh, and that looks really good. And the man, the myth, the legend, Gerardo Carvajal is here with a special margarita recipe to shake up your weekend.
So good you have napkins.
You know,
yes.
What could be better than a strudel and a margarita?
No, I'm washing
like
it down.
that combination.
It's perfect.
Okay. Let's start
We're always a mess, right?
Okay. We're gonna give it a bite here.
All right. Classic margarita.
Yes.
All right.
We have our tequila or our orange liqueur. We have a little bit of sweet and sour and fresh squeezed lime juice.
Okay.
And that's it. That's
Okay.
it's all it takes. So
You
we
don't
start with
need
the
to
ice.
improve on perfection, right?
Nope. Right here. This is also a 100-year-old recipe.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
So
He's
we
not
have
to be outdone.
an ounce and a quarter of tequila, and if you're happy, you can always go a little bit
more?
extra.
No, I like that.
In a margarita, since you're adding mixers to it, does the tequila really matter? Because I always heard, if you're going to take really, really good booze and put stuff in it, you're kind of
diluting the goodness.
It does, but once you add everything, it really makes a difference. So go with the white tequila or cheapest tequila if you like.
Okay, but if you want to impress your friends, you got to pull out the expensive stuff. All right.
You get the names out, brand names out. So we got the liqueur in there, orange liqueur. We're gonna add a little bit of fresh squeezed lime juice, just a little bit. We're gonna add some sweet and sour.
Okay.
Margarita Madness, isn't that kind of every day here in Market Square? So.
It's gonna be tomorrow evening. You wanna check that?
Okay, sure, absolutely. Because tomorrow is National
Margarita
Day.
And again, isn't that every day? So.
And so we're going to have a big celebration here at La Margarita. We want everybody to come out, celebrate with us. It's going to be $25 admission. We'll have, you have to try all margaritas from all 4 restaurants, Pico de Gallo, Mi Tierra, La Margarita, and Viva Villa will be participating.
From all 4, are they going to be different in each restaurant?
Yes.
How are they going to be different?
Everybody's going to be bring their own or the best stuff to the event. So you're going to get to vote for the best margarita. And at the end...
What a fun game.
Yeah,
So it's a competition between all... Ooh, that's good.
I know.
Between all the different bartenders and restaurants?
Correct.
Oh.
And you get to vote, see which one is the best. And afterwards, it's going to be an after party at the Mariachi Bar with a nacho bar buffet and live music.
So I assume yours is going to be the best, though, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
He has our vote already.
You got our vote already. So. Again, Margarita Madness is going on, and that is tomorrow evening here at Market Square. It's from 6 to 11, and tickets can only be purchased at La Margarita Restaurant and Oyster Bar tomorrow. For more information on all the Family Cortez restaurants, visit LaFamiliaCortez.com.
All right, well, stick around because Gerardo also has prepared a special recipe for Lent.
Ooh, plus, parents, listen up. It's a new way for your football players to hit the field and tackle somebody. Tackle that dummy out there. We're going to introduce you to the first robotic tackling dummy.
And a little later on, a century-old burger recipe beefed up with 3 flavors of pork, where you can sink your teeth into this traditional treat. SA Live, and we're back with Gerardo Carvajal, and he has a special Lent recipe prepared. It's called capriotada, and it's known as, well, also known as Mike's favorite, bread pudding.
It is our version of the bread pudding. This is a traditional. It's only made and served during Lent season, so it is very, very special. So it's very similar to like we said, bread pudding, but it's got our own twist.
Okay,
let's start with bolillo or baguette or French bread.
Ooh.
We're gonna add a little bit of butter.
Okay. So we butter the bread, and we're gonna toast it?
Toast it,
okay.
Yes. And here we have some that has been toasted, that's been done. We're gonna, after that, we're gonna actually make the syrup, which the syrup is just water.
Water, okay.
It's about liter.
About a liter of water. Okay, and then?
Yes. And then we're going to add the cinnamon sticks.
Okay.
A little bit of a clove.
Uh-huh. And so
we're going to let it cook and simmer until we have this right here, this effect right here, the syrup.
Okay. And about how long does that take?
Like about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes of this kind of going? Okay.
Yes. Then after that, once we have everything toasted here, we're going to, excuse me, let me get this out of here. We're going to grease the pan a little bit so it won't stick to the bottom.
Okay. And then are we going to line the pan?
We're gonna line them up. You help me out here.
Of course.
And this is a very forgiving recipe. You can add whatever you want or take away whatever you like because, say, it's very easy to make.
I'm going to make something fit right there. Hang on. There we go.
Okay. Right after that, we're going to add the cheese. In this case, we're using cheddar cheese. It can be queso fresco. It can be manchego, whichever cheese you like. We're going to add a little bit of carrots. Turn this side down. We're going to add raisins to it.
Don't mind the burning bread over here. We averted that crisis.
You can add any dry fruit that you like. In this case, we got walnuts here. A bit of walnuts, pecans. We have coconut. You like coconut?
Oh, yes, sure of course. Yeah, no, we love coconuts on this show. Okay.
Then we add a little bit of the syrup to it.
Okay.
Kind of cover it.
Here we go. Ready? Here I go. Oh.
Yes.
So you just want to coat this?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we do this, gonna repeat the same action again. We're gonna start with the toasted bread, the cheese, the raisins, the pecans, whatever you like. Once it's all done, we're gonna put it in the oven for about 25 minutes approximately.
And you bake it at?
About 350.
350?
Yes.
Okay, for 20 minutes. Okay.
And
there's the finished product.
Right over here.
Again, in case you missed it, this is one of Mike's favorite desserts.
Let's get that right
here you
there.
Go. We have a fork for you.
Just eat it right out of the pan so it tastes better. So a bread pudding with the cheese on it.
Yes.
That's the twist.
A lot of times the classic has raisins, but oh, goodness gracious, and there's a lot going on.
Now, are there going to be any other Lent specials?
Oh, yes. We have a lot of seafood during this time. A lot of seafood. We have shrimp, oysters. There's a little bit of everything going on. We have a lot of ceviches as well.
Okay. How is it? I'm about to try.
Wonderful.
So what do you think?
Oh, and the cheese thrown in there as well.
It's different.
That's a great
flavor.
It's so good.
Okay. I'm just going to take this and go over here. So
that's really good.
So this is available during this time of the year through Lent, the 40 days, and it goes away. So we want everyone to come out and try this product.
Yeah. Be sure to come out and try it because it's seriously very good before it goes away after Lent. But you'll bring it back next year, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. For the complete recipe, just head to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or you can head to LaFamiliaCortez.com for information on all the Familia Cortez restaurants. Coming up, an old burger recipe that dates back 100 years. We're giving you a taste of the Scala burger that you can only get here in the Alamo City.
Coming up on SA Live, it's something new on the football field, a smart tackling dummy. We're going to try and catch it coming up.
Hey guys, it's April Ancira from Ancira Wind Chevrolet. Join us tomorrow at 1 on SA Live as we take the team on their big adventure for the month. You won't want to miss all the action, and we can get you on your next big adventure too. Just stop by Ancira Wind Chevrolet or visit AnciraChev.com.
Summer training for football season doesn't get underway for a few months, but there's a new device which is hitting the fields, and it is a real dummy. And Gary McMurray from Rogers Athletic is here. And what's this thing called?
It's called the MVP Drive Dummy.
Okay. And this is not really a dummy. It's kind of a smart dummy, if you will.
Right. It's the first remote-controlled, self-riding tackling dummy.
So you can chase this thing down, do anything with it, basically, that a player can do, right?
Yes. The drills are countless. We have found that when football coaches get a hold of it, the drills are endless.
Why is this better than, well, an actual regular dummy or just doing one-on-one drills with another player?
Well, it was started at Dartmouth University, and it was started because of injuries. Coaches were getting tired of players getting head injuries, concussions, and whatnot in practice. Stats show that between 60 and 75% of concussions happen in practice during, hitting drills, and the dummy takes the place of that.
And unlike a player, you can tackle this thing as many times as you want to and just worry about the battery going down, right?
Correct.
And it can also run pass patterns. It can defend, anything like that, right?
It can. It is made to tackle and hit any drill that requires movement. The MVP can be used in.
How fast can it go?
It runs 5.5 to 6 flat. It's quicker than it is top end speed, and I think we can demonstrate that.
So it's doing a 5.40?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. If I can find a helmet big enough, I'm going to give it a shot coming up. All right, coming up, Let's Rodeo San Antonio, a free camp for kids you don't want to miss out on. Details a little bit later on in the show. And then tomorrow on SA Live, perfect weather to see a flick. From margaritas to buckets of popcorn, we take you inside Casablanca Movie Theater in our next big adventure. Stay with us.
Look at this bill. Do you see that number that is highlighted there? I mean, homeowners in San Antonio are paying pennies every month on their electric bills. And here to tell us how you can too is Dan Moran with South Texas Solar Systems. Thank you so much for being here. How is that possible? How are folks paying that little for energy?
Well, how we're doing it, we're basically meeting with the customers, gathering the right information, coming off their CPS bill, because it's all based off the kilowatt usage. So we're using their power information to build these projects to do that.
And this is all about solar power and harnessing it and the investment this is. And we want to talk more about the process, but first, we want to hear from one of your customers. Take a listen.
I can't stress enough how good of a deal you can do with solar, instead of other stuff. In other words, to me, it's like a necessity because they're making money for me. Other things can wait, in my opinion. The first bill was probably $8 because it was a partial month, but after that, 20 cents, ever since then. But I saw the advertisement on TV, and that's when I called, and that's when Dan Moran came, and he told me the whole thing, and everything came out right, the way he told me. Well, South Texas Solar System has been the best solar company I've dealt with because I've checked around, and they're the ones that took care of me. They're the ones that I would trust, and I would refer to anyone.
Well, just like that, Fiona, it's an investment, number one. But just like that, gathering the information from Mr. Perez and building that project, created that project like that. Now his bill is 20 cents, as you heard. So it's a great investment.
And one thing I heard him say that I loved was he talked to you when he called. He said, Dan Moran, I talked to him. So when they make that phone call, they can talk to you and ask any questions or concerns that they have about it.
Yeah, they can talk to me or one of the reps, but definitely, I would be more than happy to come out and meet with all of them. But we have plenty of reps that will come out and gather that same information as I did.
Are these the results that your customers are seeing?
Every single one of them, like I said, it's all based off the kilowatt usage that they produce. So we base it off that. So what we see is what we're going to build that project on. So we have to make that happen. So it's based off customer power use monthly and annually.
Let's talk about the installation process, because I know some folks might be thinking, oh, this must be, just must be too much. It might be cumbersome.
Well, the way they got to look at it is that it is an investment. So it is going to be quite a bit of a pinch. But what they got to look at it, not today's savings, but the future savings. Because again, I've mentioned that over and over. It's what we're preparing, and that's what it is, preparing for our future, our kids' futures, and that's what we're aiming for, saving that money then, because that's when you're really going to need it, because the cost of inflation is going up. Energy inflation is going up every day, every year.
So in a few years, 5 years, 10 years, I mean, that's when it's really going to end up saving you so much money over that time. And in addition to saving energy, there's also a CPS energy rebate.
Yeah, the rebate's still in effect, but the funds are running out. So it's very imperative that you contact us right away. I mean, because, they're saying the end of March, maybe April, that CPS rebate may end. So time is limited.
All right. Thank you so much. From Dan Moran. For more information on South Texas Solar Systems, you can call 405-8628. That's 405-8628. Or head online to stxsolarsystems.com/KSAT. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here at Central Catholic's Field, and we're testing out the new MVP Smart Dummy. Kind of an oxymoron, if you will, but this is a new tackling dummy. I'm going to check it out. They finally found a helmet big enough. All right, ready? Just like in high school, the good old days. So looking at this smart dummy, what do you think? How would that help, or would it help in practice?
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. Just seeing the speed it took, you couldn't catch it. So
I'm not saying anything about it, but
no, it takes you can get a lot of drills with it without having somebody have to be the dummy, or hold a dummy. And so I like the speed. I like the change of direction with it.
All we needed was John Fusenda, the frozen tundra of Limbo, doing the narration to it. So
I was gonna say that thing got away from you.
Okay, he said it was fast. I mean, and that's not saying much when I'm chasing it. But what was interesting is, though, how quick, because that first time I tried to tackle it, and
this is your moment of glory. Yes.
Okay, but the other.
Grace and elegance.
NFL films, come on, let's send that in. But for the blooper reel. But how quickly that thing can move.
Right.
And it weighs about 200 pounds. Right. And some of the kids from Central Catholic were out there, and they were, beating that thing up. But it would be great because, like you said, even if we're a quarterback there, and they could, jink around and have somebody chase them down instead of actually having the quarterback do it. So,
a lot safer. And sharpening up those skills.
Yes, indeed.
All right, coming up, it is a free rodeo camp for the kids. We're giving you a preview and how you can register.
Here's a look at some of the coolest events happening at the Tobin Center.
Central Catholic, and you're watching SA Live. Woo!
Helping out with the smart tackling dummy today. Well, with rodeo going on right now, have you ever been curious about rodeo and what it takes to do what all those cowboys and cowgirls do out there?
Oh, yeah. We're about to get you rodeo ready, and Julie Jutton is here to tell you how your kids can join a free camp during spring break.
All right, so this is coming. It's early. Everybody's in the mood. We got the hats and the boots on, but now we got to get down to, brass tacks here.
I love it. We're ready for him. March 12th through the 16th at Hidden Springs Ranch here in San Antonio. I am with the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, and we do a series of rodeo camps around the country. And we're coming down here, and we're doing 5 days worth of camps. They're one-day camps each. They're open age 8 to 18, boys and girls.
Just age 18? What if your kid?
What about those? Young at heart.
Young kids at heart. You could look at one of our other opportunities, but
talk amongst yourselves.
Gary's going
to give me a quick lesson here. So.
Yes. All right. So
you said you got 4. Let's see what you got first.
All right.
Well, hold on. Let's see what Mike's going to do here. Hold on. Oh, yeah, almost. He still needs some practice. So while they're practicing over there,
get your loop a little bigger and bring it.
Instructing these camps.
Yeah, sure. We bring in professional rodeo cowboys from around the country. Some will be Texas-based, some will be from other states, but they all are professional cowboys. We'll be doing instruction in the rough stock events, so your bareback, your saddle bronc, your bull riding, and then we'll be doing roping and steer wrestling. And in addition, we'll be doing a clinic in barrel racing, and then we're going to do some just some classroom session stuff on injury prevention and management, some livestock training and safety, and a really safe, controlled training learning environment. So really great for city kids to come out, learn what's going on. If it's something they're interested in getting involved in, this is a great place to come and see, test the waters.
And so if they test the waters and they like what they're doing, can they keep going? Can they keep learning?
Absolutely. Hidden Valley Springs Ranch will provide you a lot of opportunity. And then actually the state of Texas has some great youth rodeo programs. So there's several means of competition and athletic opportunity available to kids in San Antonio.
Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, he finally, yes, he got it. He got it. Now,
missed it.
I'm noticing what they've been
Now do I flip it over and tie the legs up?
Can folks acquire this? Where do they buy this stuff?
So you can get this stuff at a lot of places around the country, really, but Bernie, Texas, at Wheelers. It's probably a ranch and tack store there in Wheelers, and they have these ground-based training devices, is what we call them, and they come in a variety of types and styles based off the event that you're trying to practice at.
So you can go ahead and pick up what you need to really get you completely rodeo ready and practice on whatever you need. Okay, so how can folks sign up?
You will want to go to prodeo.com/youthrodeo and sign up there. And I think you guys have a link on your website as well.
Oh, yeah, we absolutely do. Well, the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo Hidden Springs Youth Ranch Rodeo Day Camp is happening March 12th through the 16th. To sign up, just head on over to our website, as Julie mentioned, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, straight ahead. How's your appetite? Are you ready to sink your teeth into a century-old burger recipe? Oh, yeah, this is tried and true. Stay with us.
Hey, it's David Elder with SA Live. Well, behind me right there is a little restaurant called Dos Quality and Flavor. And this place is cranking out burgers, empanadas, and tacos, and so much more with recipes that these two brothers learned from their great-grandmother. We're going to go inside and find out how they're doing it.
Brothers and owners Israel and Raul Cepeda are bringing classic flavors of northern Mexico to the west side of San Antonio. The highlight of their unique menu is their discada, a meaty mix of beef, pork, bacon, and Mexican chorizo.
The flavors that we combine are something that people have never tried before.
The recipe was handed down to the brothers from their great-grandmother, Tomasa Renas.
She's no longer with us, but she lived to be 110 years old. So there must be something in that spices there.
The brothers are proud to share this old family recipe with the Alamo City.
She would approve, yes. Absolutely, yes.
The discada is made fresh daily and goes on a variety of menu items, like their burgers. The potato bread and onion buns, which are provided by a local bakery, are buttered and toasted. A beef patty is covered in Monterey Jack cheese. Discada is added on top of that, and then a cilantro jalapeno sauce is added on top.
This is the Discada burger. Now, I don't know any other place in San Antonio that's either making it like this or making it period. This is a very unique item that you got to come out here and try. That is really good.
They also serve up a Tejano burger and a classic double patty burger.
This is the Tejano burger. Look at that thing. That's the size of Texas. That is a big burger. Y'all are crazy, man. That is delicious. Oh my goodness.
And the discada is also featured on some of their tacos.
That's dangerous, man.
Dos Quality and Flavor also makes their own empanadas in-house. And they're stuffed with your choice of beef or chicken.
You can also get empanadas out here, lightly fried, just to a perfect crisp on the outside. Oh, man. Winner, winner. Chicken empanada dinner right there. That is delicious.
Dose Quality and Flavor is a San Antonio treasure with big, bright flavors of northern Mexico. It's a must-visit for people looking to try something unique and authentic.
The combination of the places that I have visited, the places that I have worked, I put all that knowledge together and create something small, but with a lot of flavor.
So you guys got to come out here off Ingram Road. This burger is insane. You guys got to come try this. The flavor on there.
Keep eating San Antonio. For SA Live, I'm David Eldon.
Got a couple of questions for you. Are you always feeling kind of depressed, tired, maybe headachy, moody, suffering with some weight gain? Well, there may be an underlying cause. And here to talk more about that is Dr. Tamara Rogers from the Dr. Rogers Centers. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, the underlying cause for all of those symptoms is not just having a crummy day. It's...
Yeah, a lot of times people, might go and say that they're depressed, but it could actually be your hormones. Mm-hmm. And so that's one thing that we always want to evaluate at our center when people come in with weight gain, hot flashes, potentially vaginal dryness, low libido, is to look at the hormones.
So hormone replacement therapy, what is it?
Basically, as we start aging, we start losing our hormones. That's part of the aging process. But now we don't have to go without basically using bioidentical hormones, which are basically your natural hormones we can replace.
Okay. Who is the candidate for this, and what are some of the symptoms? We're talking about the depression, the weight gain, moodiness.
Right. So we have patients as early as 25, 30 years old that suffer PMS. So they get really irritable and moody before their periods. And then you have some that have perimenopause. So that's women that are getting ready to go into menopause, have symptoms. And then once you're in menopause, and then men also have andropause, where your testosterone starts going down, and then you start feeling symptomatic.
Okay. And because we had the estrogen deficiencies, progesterone deficiencies, and all of these are kind of have some of the similar symptoms?
Well, the estrogen's going to be more the hot flashes and the night sweats, and then progesterone's going to be that irritability. And then, we have a lot of women that come in and they go, I'm anxious and I've never been anxious in my life. Well, that's because your progesterone's going down, or now they have insomnia. That's the progesterone. But then also the testosterone, which I kind of really call that our vitality hormone. That's your, your libido, that's your muscle strength, that's your bone density. That just really is the hormone that makes you feel good and alive again.
With both men and women.
Men and women, absolutely.
Right? Okay, so the approach to hormone replacement therapy.
The one that we really favor is going to be the pellet therapy, because you get basically a good sustained release. For females, the pellet lasts for about 3 months. We can put estrogen and testosterone in there. And then also we have the, for men, men seem to always get it better sometimes. They get 6 months of therapy with one insertion. Okay. And so they have sustained levels. So you don't have needles that way. You're not sucking on sometimes the troches that taste really bad, or having to lather up with creams every day. So we basically put in that pellet, and then you're good for 3 to 6 months.
So if you start the hormone replacement therapy, about how long does it take for the results to start kicking in and feeling better?
For people that have not been on therapy, within 48 hours, you're going to feel better immediately, and kind of quickly. I'm someone that does the therapy, and I can tell you when it starts wearing out, I kind of wonder if I got the flu again. That's how much it even helps me. When I do the therapy, my body starts getting achy, I get more irritable. My staff asks me, hey, have you not had your pellet lately? That's when you need another one. Okay. And so it's pretty amazing. 48 hours, you'll feel great.
And you have a special going on today.
Yeah, so basically what we do, we kind of do the Botox and the pellet. And so if you come in on the same day, we give you Botox, and then you get your pellet, so you look good and feel good all in one session.
Look good immediately, and 48 hours later, you're
going to feel really good. Yep.
Okay, well, if you'd like more information about this hormone replacement therapy, and again, it is for men and for women, and I was surprised when you said all ages, even younger girls with the PMS.
Absolutely.
Just contact the Dr. Rogers Treatment Centers at 210-495-2117. That's 210-495-2117, or go online to drrogerscenters.com. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
Continue.
All right, our KSAT community partners, Energy Transfers, San Antonio area Chevy dealers, and University Health System are teaming up to bring you a heart health phone bank today.
Medical representatives are on standby right now to answer all your questions. They'll be available until 7 o'clock tonight. All you have to do is call the number on your screen. It's 210-351-1363. That's 210-351-1363.
All right, are you ready to taste this?
Okay, yeah.
All right, okay. Both those burgers, this is that century-old recipe, chorizo, bacon, smoked sausage, pork, and beef with cilantro jalapeno sauce.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, yes.
You ready?
Okay, hold on. I got to taste it, too. Oh, wait. Tried and true.
A meat lover's dream.
Meat lover's dream.
The beef, the sun.
We need napkins. Mm-hmm.
That's what scripts are for.
Yep. So we've got that 100-year-old recipe. And, of course, we enjoyed the 100-year-old apple strudel recipe, 150-year-old apple strudel recipe from Neglin's Bakery in New Braunfels. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at all that right there.
Oh, that's really good.
And even more tasty treats from them still here that we are going to wash down. All right.
Okay.
Well, we do this. We will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock right here.
Odds are we're going to have more food.
I think so.
Probably so. It has been fun. Stay warm today, and there's going to be more rain on the... Who is that? More rain on the way throughout the rest of today, and temperatures are going to be staying on the cool side. And once again, NFL Films, the highlights. A moment of greatness.
Yeah.